Welcome to another Dog Training Nibbles episode. My name is Jose Gomes and today we are going to be talking about puppy mouthing and biting. Mouthing and biting is totally normal. Healthy dogs will use their mouth to interact with the world. Remember that they don't have hands like we do, so using their mouth is totally normal. It's also part of the deal of getting a new puppy. Puppies will eventually interact with you by mouthing and biting. There is a common misconception with aggression. Lots of people think that their puppies are behaving in an aggressive manner towards them, when in reality the puppy is just using normal dog behavior to interact with his owner. Now, puppies do have needle-sharp teeth that will be extremely painful if they get in contact with your skin. But those sharp teeth serve a purpose. When two puppies are playing together, if one of them bites the other a little bit too harsh, the puppy that gets bitten will typically scream and stop playing. And the puppy that bites gets the information that he should really be careful with his mouth. This is one of the ways in which puppies will develop bite inhibition. Ian Dunbar has shared a lot of information on this topic, and I recommend that you try to see some of the information that he has shared. My suggestion is that you make sure that your puppy has a lot of contact with other puppies. Make arrangements to make sure that that happens. One of the easiest ways to do that is to enroll him in puppy classes. Now let's talk a little bit about things that we can do to make this issue a little bit easier for us. One of the things is to make sure that we provide a puppy with plenty of chewable toys. Food toys, puzzle toys, anything that might be interesting and safe for your puppy. I have another video in which I talk about teething and chewing that I highly recommend that you have a look at. Also, I recommend that you teach your puppy to leave it or to out using a force-free approach. Now keep in mind that we are pretty good at determining when a puppy is likely to want to start biting. So for that reason we can redirect him to a toy and make sure that the toy is much more interesting than our hands or our feet. If you enjoyed this video, click thumbs up. Like me on Facebook, facebook.com/trainmeplease, and make sure that you are subscribed to my YouTube channel. We can also use a timeout approach. If the puppy is biting and will not stop with any of the previous suggestions, you can sort of walk away and close the door behind you. You can also pick up the puppy and put him away, but that usually works a little bit less well than the first approach. Now, another thing that you can do is to ask the puppy to do stuff for you that he knows how to do and that will be physically incompatible with biting you. If the puppy knows how to roll over, play dead, sit, stay, any of those things, you can ask him to do those behaviors when he's likely to sort of want to bite you. Another very helpful thing that we can do is to approach the puppy with our hand, click and treat, and we can do that a bunch of times. And then we can progress to something a little bit more enticing. For example, we can approach a little bit more click and treat, and then we can come up with more creative ideas. For example, if your puppy tends to bite your ankles when you're going through a door, you can simulate that click and treat before he gets to bite you. So that way the puppy's seeing the situation, but before he gets to bite you, he's getting reinforced for not biting you when he's seeing an easier version of what usually triggers the biting behavior. I also recommend that both you, the entire family and friends that usually interact with the puppy, to sort of have a low-key manner of interacting with the puppy. Touch and stroke the puppy and pet the puppy in a very relaxed way. That brings us to the end of this video. I hope I shared some helpful information for this common issue among puppy owners. Feel free to leave questions in the comment section below. I'll see you in the next video.